They say the most powerful things in America are not the ones you see, but the ones you are never allowed to know. Every year, billions of dollars disappear into a shadow world where no reporter is allowed, no camera can enter, and even Congress only sees a tiny part of the truth. This is the world of America's black budget, a hidden empire of secret military projects that run quietly in the background while the world remains clueless. But today, a few leaks, declassified papers, and insider whispers are finally revealing what America has been building in the dark. It starts with a number, not a small number, a number so huge that even trillion-dollar companies look tiny in front of it. The United States secretly funnels more than you can imagine into classified programs. And these programs are protected under layers of top secret, restricted access, and eyes only. Even inside the Pentagon, only a handful of people know the full truth. Most officers never even get clearance to ask the questions. But the leaks that have emerged paint a very different picture of American power. One that doesn't exist on news channels, one that isn't shown during military parades, and one that could change the balance of global power overnight. One former intelligence officer claimed that a large part of this black budget is used to build aircraft that technically don't exist. Planes that fly higher than satellites. Jets that can cross the entire United States in minutes. Engines that burn fuel no ordinary jet can use, and projects so advanced that they look like science fiction until you realize America has been testing them quietly for decades. Area 51? That's just the surface. The real secret hangars, according to insiders, are buried deep underground in Nevada, Utah, and even under deserts civilians aren't allowed to visit. Another leak revealed a strange aircraft seen only once on military radar, a triangle-shaped machine moving faster than any fighter jet on record. It had no official name, no file number, no manufacturing company, and no explanation. The Air Force never acknowledged it, but pilots who saw it still remember the sight, a silent, black, shadow-like shape that disappeared into the clouds without a trace. Some believe this is part of a project that began decades ago, one designed to create aircraft invisible not just to radar, but to sound itself. But the black budget isn't only about jets. Billions more flow into AI-controlled drones, drones that think, analyze, track, and strike without waiting for human orders. These aren't the drones you see on TV. These are swarms, operating like a single brain, communicating through encrypted signals, capable of overwhelming enemy defenses before the enemy even knows what happened. And yet none of this appears in public budgets. None of it is officially admitted. It all remains hidden under vague labels like advanced research, operational support, and development programs. There are rumors of underwater vehicles as well. Submarines so silent they move through the ocean like ghosts. Machines designed to slip past every sonar system on Earth. Some insiders claim these submarines are part of a larger project that even NATO allies don't know about. Secret bases under the ice in Alaska, tunnels under the Pacific, submarine ports built for missions no one will ever hear about. But the leaks suggest something darker. America may be developing technology capable of disabling entire fleets without firing a single missile. One of the most controversial leaks involves space. Officially, the United States only admits to satellites. Unofficially, insiders say there are platforms in orbit that don't look like satellites at all. Objects capable of changing position rapidly. Objects capable of reaching targets on Earth in minutes. Objects powered by engines that haven't been introduced to the public. What are these machines? No one can say for sure, but the leaked documents call them orbital assets with strategic potential, a phrase that experts say is a polite way of describing space weapons. Even Congress doesn't know where all the money goes. Some members have admitted publicly that when they ask questions, they are told the information is need to know only. Imagine that. The people who approve America's budget aren't allowed to look inside the most important part of that budget. This secrecy makes the black budget more powerful than any normal military program. No oversight, no questions, no limits. Scientists who once worked in secret labs say the most shocking part is not the technology itself. It's how far ahead America is compared to the rest of the world. If China or Russia are working on similar projects, they are decades behind. The U.S. has been experimenting with quantum communication, directed energy weapons, and propulsion systems that don't rely on traditional engines. Some claim America secretly tested a craft that used no wings, no rotors, no jets. It moved using a field that bent gravity itself. There is no official proof, but the pattern of leaked reports suggests something much bigger than anyone is willing to admit. Every time a mysterious aircraft is spotted, every time a sonic boom is heard in a region where no jet should be flying, every time satellite images capture a strange shape on a runway in the desert, the same question returns. How much of America's true military power is hidden behind this black budget? And if the world ever sees the full picture, how drastically would global power shift overnight? Because the truth is simple. What we see is just the tip of the iceberg, and what lies underneath is something only a few have ever witnessed. The black budget is not just a secret. It is America's real source of power, a power built in silence, protected by darkness, and hidden behind billions of dollars that no one can trace. But slowly, piece by piece, the truth is starting to leak out.